Hello, my name is Angelina, and I'm the owner of Score Custom. I love art and have my whole life. I create one-of-a-kinds just for your gift giving, but I also travel with my little buddy Milo all across the United States, and everywhere I go I like to pick up old, vintage, and antique items that I will turn around and list in my eBay store. Score Custom Gifts and Antiques. Check us out sometime and maybe buy a gift for that special someone in your life. Right now I'd like to share with you a creative idea I came up with. It's a modular for my little motorcycle trailer that I pull all of my inventory in. But I wanted to create a pop-up shop to where not only am I selling online, but I can set up places and sell to customers face to face. If you're interested in seeing my little pop-up trailer and how it turns out, stay tuned. Here's an image of my motorcycle trailer before I created the modular. Using recycled materials for this build, I used old crates and boxes we saved from a shipment. Using a Dremel tool, I got out all the staples. In the old boxes and crates, we had also insulation that I recycled into the floors. The foam was cut and shaped so that it would fit down into the lip of the bottom. Once it was all together nicely, I married the two top and bottom pieces. I built out an area on the front because I wanted to put a lock box on there. Non-skid pads were added to all four corners. I decided to use a process called Poor Man's Fiberglass on this build because this build is called a foamy. Before actually adding the canvas, you will need to iron the canvas. Using old plexi that I had from a sign, I cut down and made windows. Once the acrylic was cut, I did use a sander and smoothed the edges. Here's my cute little created windows. I wanted to have small vents on the side that I could pop out and put cords in if I needed to plug in. I wanted to add double screens to it so that I would not have any bugs come in. Once I had gotten the canvas underneath the main deck, I then went ahead and put in carpet. Using an old bench that the wind had destroyed, I created a shelving system for the back. On the sides of the shelves, I put in insulation. I wanted shelves so I could display some of my sun catchers or whatever other items. Repurposed PVC connected the side walls. Also used caps that I had purchased along with hose clamps. I drew the shape I wanted the side walls to be, and then I cut the other one using the one template that I had created. I then cut out windows and made the door. The PVC acted not only as supports, but it also gave me something to hang items from inside the little camper. Space them 6 inches apart. Once the PVC is in, you'll notice how quickly it'll start to form and firm your sides. Once the foam sides were cut, then I mixed up a glue mixture 50-50 with Weld Bond No. 2 wood glue with 50% water, and then rolled that on the foam and then put the canvas on that, and then you mix up a 75 water to 25 glue and rolled it on top of the canvas. I let them dry overnight, and the next day I was shocked at how firm it was. It's so neat. At this point, you would sand it until you got the feel of the texture you wanted, but I wanted it to be rough. I like the rough texture, so I just left mine alone. I bought actual pool paint because I wanted it waterproof. I know house paint is waterproof, but I really wanted it waterproof. The walls went up and the windows went in. I made flaps that would cover the windows because this hybrid modular I was building was going to be a cross between a tent and a small camper. I framed in the door opening and added a metal threshold. I started getting pretty excited at this point because I could see my idea coming together. Straps were added to hold the flaps in place while traveling. 2 windows were installed so I could have a nice cross breeze. I weather stripped around the door to help block the cold breezes and any water. Once the door was installed to my liking, I added a lock. I then used one of my stained glass creations to put in a little window. I love stained glass, and adding one of my creations only made it feel more homey. I built 2 doors that would open in the back. I built the back hatch so it would swing up and act as a canopy for me to sit under and provide shade. Once everything came together, I went and added 3 coats of paint. The top canvas was sewn to be secured into place over each PVC cap. Once I had it completed, I added a little bed and some boxes I could break down, and voila, it was done.